Yellow hat, pigeon, yellow hat, pigeon, yellow hat, pigeon, yellow hat, pigeon, yellow hat, pigeon.
Maybe I'll have. Thanks for the tier 1 resub. The greatest emote. Was that you? That was you who made it, right? I forget. One of the greatest contribution to the stream. It might be a close second to the soundboard. Sauce is playing match 10 for 2 trophies in a row. How do you guys do it? I literally have never trophied in my life. It's not even like I really play bad decks. I don't even have that excuse. Oh, right, I have that card in my deck. Oh, that's really good. Alright, hopefully they don't have Anger of the God main deck. Maybe that's what this deck should have, like 1 or 2 carrion feeders. Maybe you don't need it in the meta. Dredge is so much more powerful than this Hoga class. Well, let's see. Shouldn't you have mill result first in case you hit Amalgam? Did I not do that? Alright, we have lethal. That's nice. The list I played at free Karen Feeder, even though I boarded down to 1 to most games. Yeah, maybe just exactly the 1, you know. You pretty much never want to draw more than 1, but first one seems like it could be OP. Epirit, just spamming the commands. Anger incoming. Doesn't really strike me like an anger meta. Scoop incoming. Green-white value town for this F&M. I haven't played green-white in a while, and whenever I have, it hasn't gone especially well. I'd probably advise against it, but you know, it's always a fun deck to play. Your games are going to be close, most likely. Most likely a lot of close losses. Though on Brutality in this matchup, Brutality seems decent. The question is it better than other cards in my deck? April says, sorry, I'm just here for the commands and the yellowhat pigeon emote. Honestly, I get it. I guess it helps me hedge against Anger of the Gods too. Alright, what's the worst card in the deck? Any insight to what I should trim? Probably some Once Upon a Time. Oh, I guess the Blood Crypt when I'm on the draw. That's like an easy one. The Blood Crypt, the Once Upon a Time. Grisly Salvage seems a bit clunky, especially if I'm bringing in Collective Brutality as 2 mana cards. I think I'm going to do that. We just never trim Chill? I doubt it. I know that Dredge pretty much never trim Chill. Never trims Chill. Get smart, love a good close loss. Well, you are a Grixis Shadow player. Understandable. Zing! Alright, I should just mill myself. No point in playing Crab into Lightning Bolt. Ah, this draw looks like it might be busted. Smart says, love to convince myself that my 48% win rate against the field is just bad luck. Pestermite and Kiki Jiki. I don't know if you saw Troy, but there is... I think it's the same player. He's had... I want to say like a top 16 Modern or Mox finish, and a 5-0 or 2 was Brineborn Cutthroat in the Kiki Jiki deck. I don't know if you've seen that list. If you're looking for a list, or I don't know, you might already have one. Is MC this weekend? Nah, next weekend. Well, I hope it's not this weekend, because... No, it's next weekend. Gonna crab something, or gonna play Brutality now? Kind of see what's cooking. Probably Brutality much better, right? Well, not much, but... Can I just afford to get basic swamp? Probably shouldn't. Probably should get breeding pool. No, let's see. So this turn I'm going to play Brutality using all the modes. Then next turn I'm going to play Crab, play a fetch land, mill myself. I might want to play Gravecrawler or Secret Keeper. What could I draw? Probably should get... I'll get green blue, I guess. Triple mode. It seems like everyone agrees with it. I think it's pretty straightforward Brutality. I already had high hopes for the Brutality here. Killing the Tribe Elder. Alright, let's see if they have any kind of hate. Summoner Spect, Anger of the Gods. Field of the Dead. I mean, Abstake Anger, right? Card's pretty good right now. I'm not sure what they can do with Spag, but I guess I'll have to beat it. I had high hopes for the living. Dude. That's the one thing I'm upset about the soundboard, is that the high hopes clip is so loud and just infuriates people whenever I play it, because it's just like blasts in their ears. Maybe there's another one that's not as loud. No, there's only one. Play it. Alright. Turn the volume down, or turn the volume up. Fair warning. So good. It's quiet, it's not that loud. Okay, good to know. I don't know, maybe I turned the volume down on my desktop or something. Louder. Careful what you wish for. I'm an idiot. Nice sequencing. I was thinking about Bloodghast, but I'd probably rather be able to bring back more Vengevines. I was trying Aspiring Spag's Rix's deck. My first match I kept a hand was 2 Thoughts Cower, 2 drawn in the lock, into the story 2 Delta. My opponent has Leyline of Sanctity. He probably still won. I guess Boggle is probably a tough matchup. Z-Boggles. Zombie versus zombie. Play another soundbite, I think it's quiet.
Believe what fell.
This one's pretty quiet.
Not like this.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The Graces deck doesn't look like GG. Dex looks fun. Yeah. Thank you. Anabilius. I don't know how to say that. Yeah. Probably a tough matchup for Escape Shift, especially if they don't have relics and stuff. I don't know, they can goldfish you. I won the die roll and I had a really good draws both games. Is this my brew? No. Not a single dredge? You mean dredger? Dredge card? No. You could, I don't know. I don't think that's what the deck wants, but you don't have ways to draw cards really. I mean, do they have an anger? Seems like you could play Brutality main deck. That could be, someone was, I think it was Grim who said, I was figuring out what my last card should be, and just because you have no discard outlets, you can cast them though. It's probably good enough in a lot of matchups. Problem with the Dredgers is that it's not a card that kills them. You have no ways to discard them. It's more cards that when you actually draw them in your opening hand or stuff, you just have no ways to get rid of. I think that's what you have to be careful of with this deck. And you can't afford, I'm not sure it can afford the Dredgers. Mystic Sanctuary, probably don't have to worry too much about my life total, unless there's some kind of blue-red burn Delver deck. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna probably Secret Keeper turn 1. Do I just want to take fetch land in case I draw? Probably just fetch land is good, right? Then do I want to fetch turn 1? Just to fin the deck. What did I just bottom? A Bloodghast and a bunch of lands. Alright, so I probably don't want to fetch. Venture deeper. Is that the spike deck? Does he play Mystic Sanctuary? Probably. Drawn into lock. Drawn into lock's gonna be pretty good against me. All the counterspell part anyways. Alright, I mean he plays a few aggressive creatures, Thasiger and stuff, so I should be a tiny bit careful with my life total. I'm assuming this matchup should be just grade game 1, and then sideboard I'm not sure what hate they pack. You wanted everything. You wanted it. Alright, I guess I'll save the 2 life. They're kind of stuck. I mean, if they kill it, then I get to get back 2 amalgams. Even though I have a creature. Take a quick look. I actually have that deck. Alright, so I have to be worried about like cryptic command kills. And sideboard free surgical with Kalidas. Game 1, there's not too much to be worried about. As expected. Sauce did it. Back-to-back trophies. The Master. So Failed Wishes is really good? Wow. You're just doing burn, no problem. Easy. So what's the deal here? So they're on the surgical Snapcaster plan, and then play a dude or two and just race me with Cryptic Command if they want. Did I have Knowledge Pool when I tried the list? I did. I can't remember if it came up or not. I recorded a video for Channel Fireball with your deck. 1-0 against Bluetron. Venture Deeper being bad. Feels like almost a better Stitcher Supplier now. Because you get to mill more on the first try, and you get to cast the card later, which is kind of better with Vengevine. I could trim. I think Grisly Salvage probably just gets cut, actually, almost every time. Seems like the worst card in the deck. Seems like easily the worst card in the deck, actually. I'd be surprised if you end up like not playing that card in just 4 Brutality main deck. I think Grisly Salvage also gets worse when they have Surgical. So Fetchland or Gravecrawler. Maybe I play Crab turn 1? Mailing myself's not great. Because of because I have these brutalities in hand. Actually, mailing myself's probably okay. Because they're not going to just Surgical in the dark. They're going to wait till... For Gravecrawler, they're going to wait till I have a zombie in play. For Vengevine, they're going to wait till I trigger them. The only one is like maybe Bloodghast. If you mail Bloodghast, they might go for it to play around the fetch lands. I guess Surgical's kind of risky. Could counter it and then have Surgical. I think I'm actually going to play Crab. If I had another land, I think I'd play Brutality first, but I think I'm just going to play the Crab. Do you prefer Once Upon a Time before Glimpse? I think it's 2 very different cards. Probably better to compare Glimpse and Grisly Salvage. But it's my second match with the deck. Bogiak seems like it would be perfect in this deck. Hey, Jay Stanky. I don't know if you care, but you won the giveaway the other day. I think it was 6 packs on MTG Arena. So private message me on Twitch if you want your code. Hey Casino, we got paired against Capeshift round 1 and we won pretty easily. We had pretty decent draws. We got Collective Brutality for their Anger of the Gods in game 2, and then now we're playing against Grixis. Game 1 was kind of a formality, I guess. This game's probably gonna be tougher. Oh, dude, so good. They do get to surgical something in response if they want to, because the cards are already in the yard, but is getting a special invite for the next event the biggest achievement in my Magic career? Alright, I'll take a break, I guess. I saw you were watching Trump last night. Yeah, I watched for... I had it on in the background and I listened to like 10-20 minutes. I don't know, I was just curious, obviously. It's kind of gross, honestly. They just hate rhetoric. They're like us against them. It's I don't know. It's pretty awful. You're outside. You're from Minnesota, noob. I saw the chants. Hey, hey, ho, ho. White supremacy's got to go. Nice, nice. That's good, dude. I saw, do you see the picture of Finkel? Like, he was protesting in New York for something else. I need to go to protest more because I'm a slacker. Alright, so play Crab first. French people protest a lot. No, there's like protests in streets of Paris pretty much every weekend now for like climate change and all that stuff. Also have no excuse. My mom used to take me to protests when I was a kid, like for Lebanon and that kind of stuff. Ooh, Raph is a founder. Sick. I didn't realize. Alright, Double Vengevine seems pretty good. Yeah, I think I just have to cast that rather than... Seems much better. Moongram, thanks for the tier 1 sub. Welcome to the sewer. So they have Snapcaster plus 1 unknown card. So if I Brutality, they're going to counter it.
Not a founder, pet hands.
Can't all be founders, Charlie, but I do appreciate the support. Ref says, protesting would be alright, but I live deep in the depth of Trumpland and I would probably get shot by a white supremacist. Although I will acknowledge the people in Iowa are much less racist than you would imagine. They're just all rural, uninformed, misinformed people who don't actually understand politics at a level and subscribe to the lowest common denominator. Wingram says, love the Canton. Thanks, bud. Most of my neighborhood is liberal, but I live in a suburb. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people just don't know better, I think. They're just scared of what they don't know, and they just like... A lot probably never, you know, maybe even never left the state in their entire life or never left the country. It's like all these people who's like, oh, I'm not racist, I have black friends. Yeah, you're friends with these people because you know them and you see they're just like you. But you're just like, oh, but these other, you know, I take black, that's an example, but, you know, just people are just scared of what, I mean, same for me. Everyone gets scared from what they don't know and stuff. I don't know if it makes a big difference if I attack first or... Noob says, yeah, I'm scared of control decks. See? My point exactly. Most people in America can't afford to leave the States. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it's their, I'm not blaming them. Just thinking that was the way it is. Also didn't have the last Democratic nominee called the Midwest deplorable and then expecting them to vote for her. Yeah. Let's not talk about the last Democratic campaign. It's pretty interesting though. My whole extended family are soybean farmers and their undying Trump support is cracking. Yeah, they just need the right people to talk to them. I mean, I don't know. I mean, some of them I think you can change your mind. Like I was listening to that chick who's from Michigan, who's like a Senate newbie or like first time, freshman. Just need someone that can relate to and like probably willing to listen and stuff. Her name is, I mean, I could find her name, but I mean, I could look at, it was like the New York Times podcast. They like followed her at her rallies, no, at her town hall meetings in 3 different town hall, and one was in East Lansing, which is like pretty liberal, so it was like, it went kind of fine and stuff. Then there was another one where people were like, pretty on Trump, they were like mostly Republican. She comes from like a swing district and where it's pretty split and stuff, and the people were like, oh, we don't trust the FBI, we don't trust the CIA. They just like stuff feed by Fox News and stuff. You can only change your mind if you're open to changing it. Yeah, but I think with these people, it's not going to happen in one swoop. You're not going to change their mind. But it's like, they hear it once, and then they hear it again, and then they hear it from different people, and maybe they hear it from someone they respect, or they kind of, think there's, I don't know, it takes time. Oh, Shadver, you're from that district? Slotkin, yeah. Alyssa Slotkin, yeah, that's her. Alright. Well, they never got anything going. I think they mulliganed this game, and they didn't draw a single surgical. I mean, they need at least a surgical and a Snapcaster. The New York Times podcast, yeah, it's called The Daily. It's really well made, I like it. I think I need to like start I don't know, I feel bad because I feel like I'm more interested in American politics than in French politics, and I mean, I guess American politics are more important. So maybe it's not such a bad thing, but probably should try to be more invested in my local community. This deck mulligans pretty well because you have a bunch of cards that you don't really need anyways, I guess. Time for a haircut? Yeah, I actually got a haircut appointment for tomorrow. American politics is like a reality TV show, to be honest. Yeah, it really is. It is kind of addicting. Like, you're like, what next, What is Trump gonna get away with next? I think he's kind of screwed. Like, I think apparently the polls are like 50%, 70% of the people think he should be impeached, and 50% think he should be removed from office. And I mean, the Republicans are only gonna back him like for so long. Like, when they see that the winds is turning, they're just gonna I think they're just gonna bail and just leave him. I don't know. We'll see. I found this deck can win on 4 cards a lot of times, so I don't feel that bad going real low. Yeah. D-Goat Is that you? You have like different names on every thingy. Just when mulling, I usually look for 2 self-milled cards and 2 lands, so 4 cards works decently. Alright, that makes sense. Alright, well we have Goldogad in the chat now. So I can just let him play for me. Alright, let's see. Oh, they just got my Grisly Salvage. I was like, what? Where did my entire hand go? I think Trump is screwed, but he's been doing his yeah, he's just a huge bully. Just always been a huge bully. Thing is, he can't help. I think like if he started acting kind of normally now, he'd probably get away with it, but he just can't help himself. So I think it's gonna get worse and worse for him. I think I'm just gonna fetch now. I just want to save the 2 life if I top deck a Grisly Salvage. Because this might come down to a race. Obviously it's bad if I draw Hedron Crab. What about Bloodghast? Just cast it? I guess. Seems looking pretty grim. Did Trump really just tweet that Fox Pulsar suck? Yeah, I mean he's gonna. Yeah, I'm not surprised that he's just. I mean, I don't think. Like, there's like he has like a hardcore base that's probably like never gonna leave him, but that's not gonna be enough. I don't know. Infinite wisdom, dude. That's kind of great. The reason I have Blood Crypt sideboard is the mana base is very intense with the deck. You really want blue-green sources, so I feel every game I have Crypt in my deck is reasonably worse, and the first sideboard card I get won't win as much as having a better mana. Okay, I just added a land because I didn't know what to play. Do you think the Scab is good? The one-off Scab is good, or? I brought in Brutality. I guess I'm going to be bringing in Brutality again next. I don't know. Just having an outlet is nice. Maybe one Brutality main deck is good. We were saying maybe the first Carrion Feeder is good. You're going to be happy to draw 1 usually. I'm not too sure what else. What do you think of Tormogryph in this deck? I don't know. Maybe a good sideboard card in some matchups. Melancholy just can't take the politic chats anymore. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, I guess we don't have to talk about it. It seems like we're in our bubble anyway, so probably just like circle jerking right now. I don't know. You guys do whatever.
Bonesaw is ready. Come on my face, brother.
Alright, probably want Abrupt Decay. Hey, Bashir, is Grisly Salvage? I've been just boarding out Grisly Salvage every round for Brutality. Is just the worst card in the deck, or I guess you maybe need it more against Junt. How would you sideboard against Junt? I did not watch any of the fandom footage. Fox, Tim Fox. Yeah, against Junt it might be good. Yeah, I agree. Oh yeah, Blood Crypt on the draw Blood Crypt comes out. Yeah, that's what I was trying to, the Blood Crypt. Do I want Brutality in this matchup? Creeping Chill. Yeah, I could see Creeping Chill being medium in this matchup. I don't know though, seems kind of sketch. I guess they have Ooze. Not sure what they have these days. Yeah, Engineer's kind of a problem. I'm gonna bring in 2. Cutting Once Upon a Time is probably completely wrong. Panic Cut. Hey Corey. John seems, I don't know, maybe my draws have been bad. Can I keep the fair hand draw? Probably not. Alright, would I rather shuffle back a Creeping Chill or a Vengevine? I guess Vengevine I can discard to Brutality. Is Field of the Dead getting banned on the 21st? It's obviously gonna get banned if Field of the Dead decks like dominate the championship, the arena championship. I'm not sure what's gonna happen if Golos does like, you know, fine but not great or whatever, you know. That'll be the like kind of interesting scenario, I guess. I'm gonna take Watery Grave because I don't want to shuffle my deck because I'm putting 4 really bad cards to the bottom. I think the results of the arena championships are worth way less than you think. Really? I mean, perception matters, right? You get that over Breeding Pool. Are Decklist public yet? No, 14s. I'm playing a Simic deck. Didn't they make the announcement right after the PT decklist submissions? I'm guessing it was like 30 or 40% of the field. Yeah, maybe that had something to do with that. I mean, honestly, it was... I mean, I thought it was kind of an obvious decision for them to do that. And I'm glad they did. Like, even without seeing what we submitted. It's just smart. You have like 2 big tournaments, and you know you have like kind of a shaky standard format, and you wanna give yourself an out to rectify the format before Richmond. It's Once Upon a Time to set up Crab Fetch mainly. I mean, yeah, it just like busted in the deck, I guess. Because your opening hand is what matters, and it's just great magic card overall, you know. And your deck is literally like all lands and creatures. Alright, let's see. Crab is busted. Secret Keeper is busted. Gravecrawler is actually probably not the greatest. I could see trying like a Bloodghast and a Gravecrawler. What do you think, Bashir? I think Bloodghast is a worse card. What about Reaping Chill number 4 and Brutality? I guess the Gravecrawlers make the other Gravecrawlers better. You have so few zombies already. Yeah, Crawler's Trigger is mine. Bloodghast triggers Amalgam though. Alright, I'll just do that. I'll just cut 1 Creeping Chill, 1 Bloodghast, 1 Blood Crypt for 2 Brutalities and an Abrupt Decay. That's a good point, Murph. It's kind of gonna make the arena tournament a bit less interesting if people think there's gonna be something banned anyways. And you'll still get to see the decks that are the other decks. Alright, so Once Upon a Time, Secret Keeper. So I kind of have two enablers in my opening hand. This is kind of a close one. Deck mulligans really, really well, because you just, I guess against John, maybe a tiny bit worse to mulligan. What do you keep? What do you think, chat? When I say chat, I'm looking at one person in particular. Alright, I'll keep. Lands are kind of important in this deck too, like cards actually matter. Force go. Oh, demulligan too. Demulligan once as well. Why did I bottom? Bunch of lands. Alright, I think we lose. We bricked on our 2 draw steps, and we bricked completely on our mill. Yeah. That was tough. That was pretty brutal. Alright. We have outs, I guess. Need some pretty sick mills here. Is there a point in milling now? Yeah, I could mill a Vengevine. Alright, we got all something. Yeah, I only have like 1 decay in the sideboard, and I guess I should just bring in the trophies. Yeah, the original list had 3 decays. Nice changes I made there. How do you discard Vengevine? I tried Phantasmagorian in a deck and they're very situational. Yeah, you have no ways in the main deck, and then you have Brutality in the sideboard. You probably want like a couple elegant solutions to discard deck. Maybe Brutality main deck's just good right now. Is Grisly Salvage better than Glimpse? Not sure. Helps you cast your Vengevines and your Amalgams. So just finds a Hedron Crab. The troll, the black-green troll. So it's, yeah, maybe. Maybe I can get them low enough. They're kind of short on green. Alright, I guess let's see. Really? What do you think would be a good choice if expecting a lot of FW green black adventure at an event? What's FW? Oh. I mean, sweepers are good against a white green adventure deck. I don't know, probably Golos? Dude, I'm not sure these decks beat Golos. I think I would know since I just tested for a championship. Black Green Adventure. I mean, I was never doing great against Golos with Black Green Adventure. I was always doing pretty medium. Oh, I played the wrong land? Wow. I milled an Overgrown Tomb, right? Yeah. Oh, that's a freaking disaster. That's probably game losing right there. Damn. What else is good against the adventure decks? Not sure. What a huge punt. Not sure it would have mattered. Yeah, I felt like we got pretty unlucky, honestly. They did mulligan, I think, in the third game. And we kept 7, but it's probably a fine matchup, especially if you have like a bunch of Abrupt Decays. There it is. Vengevine would be a nice draw.
Normally.
Kind of have to hope they have nothing here. They need to like not have green mana, not have lightning bolt, not have like land plus broad braid. I mean, even if they have nothing, oh yeah, they can still just attack. Oh no, they can't attack. They can just, I guess at least they can attack. I can't attack. Vengevine?
Normally.
You can't believe what fell. Rhinomania!
Easy. So lucky. Runner. Vengevines. Should get back to poker. Was that luck? Yeah, maybe. I could just go buy a lottery ticket. Seems like less effort. All right. If I can win a trophy with a deck, it's got to be so broken. I don't know, the list looked really good. I was considering not playing it so that like graveyard hate stays at an all-time low until tomorrow. Like not even try and put it on the radar, but you know, I'm all about the greater good. Gotta share the wealth. Oh, that's what you were already playing that in the last mocks. This hand looks pretty explosive. I didn't realize we had a king art command for his eBay channel. Nice. There's one. Well, one of the issues was not playing Crab turn 1. Crab's so good against them. Maybe that was a punt. Let's see. I mean, I didn't necessarily put them on blue-white control, I guess. I wasn't too sure. I start beating down. I think I do. I want to have a creature if they play a planeswalker. I want to have a creature in play if they play an Narset or a Teferi, I guess. They play more paths than lakes. Yeah, that's fair. I don't know, I mean, it's like more efficient to play Secret Keeper first and then Crab. It's kind of the same thing. Alright, definitely want to mill first because I don't have green in play yet. Oh. Very aggressive. Makes sense. Given how fast they played that Force of Negation. They're plussing, but targeting them. That makes sense. I was like, plus targeting the dredge deck doesn't seem that great. Lucky, lucky. Bye bye Jace. Bye bye Teferi. Alright. Didn't sequence that too poorly. We have a Bloodghast in the yard. That's it. See, I was one step ahead playing Blue-White Terminus. I'm gonna bring in Abrupt Decay. Grisly Salvage seems nice against the grindy decks. I think it's bad against the gold fishing decks, and it's good against the grindy decks. It's maybe okay when you bring in Ancient Grudge too, but it's super slow. You like trimming Chill? Chill's pretty good against Blue-White when you're playing Dredge, but maybe this deck just has a different plan. Do you want Trophy? I think I want some Brutalities. I just don't think, I mean, I wasn't even playing a single Rest in Peace in my deck, because I think they're going to have like one Rest in Peace in their deck. I'll do one Trophy, like getting rid of Jace. I'll do 2 Brutalities, 1 Trophy, 1 Decay. Creeping Shell's kind of nice against Blue-White, but I don't know, it doesn't hit Planeswalker. And you're not like Dredge, like you don't mail yourself super efficiently. Oh, you think we want some Shells? Oh. I don't hate going like chill less, I guess. I think it's probably fine. We kept 7. Crab's usually our best card against them. I want to keep Once Upon a Time. I want to keep the 2 crabs. I want to keep the 2 lands. Crawler could be the creature I need to bring back. I think I get rid of Brutality. You think Gravecrawler, really? Honestly, it's Crawler or Brutality. Well, you know. I'm gonna get rid of Brutality. Lets me get back Vengevine on turn 2. Should I take Crab and go for the Mail Dem plan? Alright, no rip. Please, no rip. Brutality is so good against them. Brutality is not that great against blue-white. You don't really care about their spells. I mean, snagging a Cryptic, you know, can be okay. But I don't think it's that amazing. That's why I want to keep the Gravecrawler for that scenario. That is a bit clunky. Especially bad when you have nothing to discard. Alright, what now? Bring back a Bloodghast. So if I play Salvage, I can't bring back more Vengevines this turn. Did I just play Supplier? Why are we playing Salvage over an Wayfinder? Don't really have free creatures, so Wayfinder turn 2, you don't have Hogak, and Salvage actually finding a Hedron Crab is relevant for turn 3-4. Alright, I'm gonna play Supplier. Since no one is answering. I'll play Fetch Land just to mill more cards. Could get lucky and hit like a Vengevine plus a Gravecrawler. Here's the Vengevine. Dealer. Damn, never lucky. I guess I'll cast it now. So they have Cryptic Command. I have a Vengevine in the yard. Oh, never mind. Vengevine goes to the yard. Yeah, so I'll take Hedron Crab. Supplier of the Verdict. Yeah, I think Crab. Oh, yeah, because it's a zombie. Yeah. Makes sense, actually. I've probably done that. A billion Vengevine. I need a one Grave Daddy. Come on. Damn, I don't think I hit anything. Brutal. We should watch our graveyard for shocklands so we don't mail them all before we fetch. There. There's a lot of lands in this deck. It's kind of hard to run out, but yeah. Alright. Trying to resist. I only have 17 cards left in my deck. Guess I should have maybe shocked myself last turn so they couldn't gain the life if they had that. Maybe not though. Finally. Grave Dads are home. It's kind of nice to play graveyard decks when no one has hate. Ding 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 ding. everything. So many triggers. Oh, you PM me? Did Jay Stanky PM me, by the way? Alright, what are we gonna lose to? Because this is not a trophy stream. This is a 4-1 at best stream. Zero Shift 9090. Thank you so much for your Twitch from so. Zero Shift says you're quite welcome. Hey Jay Stanky, you interested in that code for 6 booster packs on Arena or not? You'd love that code. All right, PM me on Twitch. Mulligans to 6. Got the old cabs. GL, have fun. Mulligan to 6, and I have a Secret Keeper, a Once Upon a Time, and a creature, a fetch land. All right. Lose to a Blue Moon deck. It's gonna be pretty hard to lose to Blue Moon. Ugh, Death Shadow. Death Shadow is probably an atrocious matchup. You have like no removal, you don't block very well. Battle Rage is probably tough. I don't know, we'll see. Play Once Upon a Time? No. If I find something better than Secret Keeper, they're just gonna take it. Alright, I guess I'm on the beatdown plan. Mardu Power? No, it's the Mardu. Ooh, it's the Mardu Death Shadow deck plays that card. I get untapped in case I mill a Gravecrawler. I think it's worth the 2 life. Worth the risk. Should I start attacking? I don't think so. My draw's kind of slow. Also, I want to keep a zombie in play if I mill a Gravecrawler. I found Shadow is a pretty good matchup since they need to get their life low to cast Shadow, and then it can be hard for them to attack. Yeah, I guess if you get a lot of stuff in play, you can just one-shot them. Not too bad for us. Yeah, I don't think I want to attack them. I want to delay the Death Shadow until I have an army. Not sure I'm going to get an army. Maybe draw like Grisly Salvage would be pretty good, I think. I don't really want to wait to cast that card because of their discard spells. AJ Stanky, oh, you found your own? Yeah, I actually think you're not allowed, or you can't, like, use 2 codes anyways. So if you only have 1 arena account, I don't think you can use 2 pre-release code for the same pre-release. Alright, cool. Well, looks like we might be doing a little giveaway. Let's see if the giveaway works today. Giveaway. Let's do crab. Type crab in chat if you wanna, if you didn't already use one, if you want a shot at a pre-release giveaway code on Arena. I think it's 6 booster packs. I'll give it like 30 seconds. Butter sauce. That's kind of mean for the crabs. The butter sauce emote is just a crab. Poor old Crabski. Equinox, thanks for the tier 1 resub. 16 months, appreciate it. Alright, let's see who our winner is. Giveaway to Hippity Long Ears. Just send me a little private message on Twitch. Just slide into my DMs, Hippity, and I'll give you the code. Yeah, maybe I should be holding the crab to bring back Vengevine. I'm not exactly sure. Did we mail a Gravecrawler? We did not. That was a super fast reply from Hippity. Rigged. Yeah, I agree. It looks like Hippity knew he was going to win already. He was ready with that Gabby Sparks emote. Wow. Sub to the wrong Gabby. Alright, Hippity, no code for you. Someone else. Alright, so I think this code should work, Hippity. Because King was generous enough, he shared 2 of his pre-release codes with me, and I think the first one hasn't even been used yet, so it means I have another code. Oh wow, the Robins. He used another Gabby Sparks emote to say hi. It's extremely cute when I play someone's deck. They're just so invested. They walk me through every basic line. Like, Bashir was like, we can hold on to Safekeeper in the safe adventure zone. Zone? Something I've noticed. Like, it's turn 1, Gab. You're allowed to play a land. Alright, what's the deal here? They have 4 cards in hand. They're at 8. I'm at 13. How many Vengevines am I bringing? Bringing back a lot of Amalgams. I mean, it's got to be Gravecrawler, right? Unless I want to wait a full turn. Oh, lands? Land is interesting. Oh yeah, land is so greedy. Oh, it's Grisly Salvage. Dude, I'm so used to not Grisly Salvage. Oh, and Vengevine goes to the... Oh my god. I'll see. Sometimes it's good to walk me through the basic steps. Just not used to these cards putting... Damn. Alright. Hopefully we can one-shot them. How many Gravecrawlers do I have in my yard right now? Chat is very useful. There's a reason I win more when I play without a delay, without a hand hider. Alright, let's see if we can beat a team or battle rage. Alright, so I have... Yeah, Summon Sickness, I don't know. Block, so they're just dead on board. Unless they have a removal spell. Alright, nice. Xaxes. Yeah, that's a removal spell that I played it before. I mean, I was going to attack anyways, regardless of whether you have the read or not, but... How much block? That's 6 toughness? It actually even beat, like... The Secret Keepers might come in clutch in this matchup. You get these, like, big butt blockers the turn they try to one-shot. Alright, I could want Abrupt Decay. I definitely want some amount of Grudge. Brutality. Maybe just board out Creeping Chill, because getting them low is kind of bad. What do you think about boarding out all the Creeping Chills in this match? So we don't randomly get them low and turn on their Death Shadow earlier, but I don't know, it was kind of good there to mill that Creeping Chill at the end. Am I going to try Fire's extra turns? Maybe at some point. That's true, you can decline to cast it. Shows bad versus discard spell, yeah. I'm just going to try boarding them out. Definitely want Decay. What's better, Grudge? I think one Grudge is okay. Maybe a couple Brutality. The hottest new Nif deck in the Discord is Golos plus Field of the Dead. Just another 5-drop? That makes no sense. It doesn't make your bad matchups better, right? It just makes you even better against mid-range decks. Just in case you're ever losing a game in the first place. And it helps against blue-white control, I guess. It might help you against cryptic command decks. But then they have Field of Ruin. Yeah, I could try to build it. I think blue-red taking turns decent. Did you ever try playing 4 Teferi Time Raveler in the main deck? That's kind of what I was gonna try if I kept playing the... Well, you get Once Upon a Time in Vintage Dredge. That's... Yeah, but you can't really keep a hand with no Bazaar just because you have Once Upon a Time, right? So is it actually that good? Doesn't even seem that good. Gets you your second Bazaar, I guess, if you kept a hand with Bazaar and Once Upon a Time. Alright, what do I need here? I do not... let's see. I'm gonna Secret Keeper first. I think Secret Keeper is kind of better than Supplier, except it's 1 more mana. So I can go like Secret Keeper into Salvage. Supplier is a zombie though. Probably Supplier. Once Upon a Time helps you find Hollow One, Greenlands for Nature's Claim, Dredgers, and Second. Whoop that Nick. So the way Adventure works is you can either cast the Adventure part first or the Creature part first. And if you cast the Adventure part first, then you can cast the Creature part, but not the other way around. And it's its special exile zone, meaning that, you know, if someone paths to exile my Secret Keeper, I don't get to just cast it because it's in exile. It has to be like in its own adventure zone. And then it's always considered a creature, except when it's on the stack, if you're casting it as the sorcery or the instant part. I think that's kind of all you have to know about. Do you want to play fetch land first? Save the 2 life. Saving life is good. Fetch to play around surgical. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Oh, let's know Ancient Grudge. That would have been good. I think maybe you want 20 lands in the main deck if you don't know what your last card should be. Lands are good. I mean, I was kind of not happy, but I was okay keeping a 4 land. Oof. Big oof. I guess I actually don't have anything in my graveyard right now. And I can just attack it next turn. Oh, I should have fetched in response. Whoops. Oh well. Yeah. It's alright, I get to kill it next turn. Oh. Oh my god. I mean, what are they gonna do? They're gonna just let their Ashok die, right? No, I guess not. I just drew attacked. I didn't realize I was gonna draw something that actually could interact with do I play it now? Do they have any spells I care about? Not really. Oh, that was a bit loose. Deck's a bit too good. Gotta give them a shot. Sauce. Shh. You know. Know when to fold them. Know when to hide your deck list. Know when to lose. I was just paid. Bashir PN me. He's like, dude, can you just not 5-0 and like keep the deck in the DL for a few more days at least? When will you put your top donators on stream? I could figure something out. Let's see. Where to find my top donators on OBS Streamlabs? I knew where to, and then they changed OBS. Soundboard is so quiet. I wonder why the soundboard got so quiet. Maybe I lowered my desktop. Is that like much louder or a bit louder? How's the sound level now? You never count your trophies. No, how do you, what's the rhythm for that? You never count your money at the table. You never count your trophies when you're streaming in the morning. There'll be time enough to count them when the GP comes. Alright, remember, Gab, these cards go to your grave. Second, Collective Brutality, and then go like Gravecrawler, Secret. Or I could keep the... They're at 10. Can I kill them next turn? Put them down to 8. Attack was everything. What if I keep Crab? It could get screwed. I guess I'll just keep the land. Should have played around it. It's kind of nice, the brutality lets me jam the amalgams and stuff into their angler too. I think it was the other amalgam coming back. I should be okay. I didn't even try. Well, I'm so
Easiest money of my life.
wow, I haven't seen one of these in whew, it's been a while. Not in a C5 now. Not especially. Alright, let's open some chests. What is an C5? It's when you don't 5-0, but you should have 5-0'd either because you timed out, or you made some really stupid mistakes, or you got really unlucky. It's kind of like a running joke. Ravelmaster, Sarkhan. Ugh. Was that you, Filkers? Is that who you just played against? GG's. Oh, and thanks for the sub. Oh. Yeah. Can't make it too obvious that my chests are rigged. Can't just have like 30 ticks cards every other chest. Flickers won. Thank you so much for the Foothill, Sarkhan, Ravelmaster, Watery Grave. Deathrite. How much is Deathrite these days? Alright, give me a sec before I forget. Yeah, Sarkhan's